Hey guys, it's Morgan Zegers, and in case you didn't know, I live down in Texas, right by San Antonio. So you can bet I've been keeping my eye on the border situation, and let's be real here, the situation at our southern border is now in full crisis mode, especially after this weekend. As of Saturday, at least 15,000 migrants were swarming around the port of entry in Del Rio, Texas, under and around this bridge in the small border town. Even worse, the number of migrants is growing by the thousands every single day, jumping from 12,000 just on Friday to 15,000 by Saturday. Now keep this in mind, the town of Del Rio only has 35,000 people in it. But as of this weekend, there are at least 15,000 migrants there now. It's insane. Even weirder, reports are showing most of these migrants are actually military-aged males between 18 and 35 years old, and the origin of a majority of these migrants is actually Haiti. And not only that, even though migration from Haiti has happened before, especially after the 2016 Olympics and the big 2010 earthquake, to most people and experts observing the current situation, it's pretty unclear how such a large group of migrants fitting this demographic made this trek. Right now, all the Haitians are just walking through knee-deep water across the Rio Grande to get from Mexico into Del Rio, Texas. And since they aren't allowed to roam away from the bridge once they get into America, they just get to Texas, and then once they need food and supplies, they walk back to Mexico, and it's just this new little path they've created through the river. So the latest news is that these flights are now being scheduled to get these people that are from Haiti back to Haiti, maybe even flying them out of San Antonio. Now, in true propaganda fashion, as things get crazier down there and the American people start to realize what's happening, the Federal Aviation Administration restricted drone flights over and around the bridge, citing Border Patrol's concerns. But let's be real here, you guys. This was a classic move by our government to cover up a crisis and hide information from American citizens and journalists in an attempt to sway public opinion by keeping our emotions at bay. But it's not working. Even the liberal mayor of the town, Bruno Lozano, called out Biden and Kamala after Kamala went to a football game instead of visiting the border crisis. He asked Vice President Harris, "Where's the trip to Del Rio, Texas?" He said the VP is able to visit the fun events across the country while American communities continue to grapple with failed immigration reform. I couldn't agree more.